a new challenger.
This is a mirror match, which means it's not just about the win, but about your pride as a player too. This is a must-win fight. All right, first round. What's going to happen? Charges in with authority. The low heavy hits. Throws him. What's next? What's the play here? Gets right in there. Player one may be just about done this round, but they still have a chance with a full drive gauge to tap into. Taking stock. Gets a normal hit from the drive impact. They're still good. In a dire situation. Oh!
Were they baiting them into that?
Brings out the super art. How is this gonna work out for them? Player one might have just shifted this round into high gear. Who will cap K? Oh! Player one takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with? Medium kick. Gets the jump in. Player one steals it back. They're in the groove now, and they're gonna need to keep it up. Knockdown. Hits them with a stopping bomb. Gotta be careful not to whiff at this range. Cannon spike. Digs in deep to get that drive in. Pulls him. Jumps in. Which way you gonna block? Finishes with the throw. Here's the final round. The real fight starts now. Super art out of nowhere. Connects with medium kick. Medium kick hits. Oh, they're in the corner now. No running away. Oh my god, they just jumped it up. Super clutch corner switch. Just goes for it at this range. Forward throw. Laying the pressure on thick. Amazing. Will this super art do anything? Good decision with that throw. Players clutch anti-air. No resources to work with. They gotta be wow. Instead of waiting for this opening. Oh, the drive impact hits for a punish. Oh, looking for the definitive end to this round with a level 3 super. Puts them on a t-shirt with that finish. Player two survived that tense mirror match.
Round one.
It's not over yet. Best believe it's time for that comeback. Quick drop. Brushes that off and keeps going. They trade. All right. Uncomfortable space here. Can they clip each other on the edge? Got their eye on the air. Takes a trip. Life lead is opening up, but that can still be overcome with smart drive use. Life lead adds a little super juice into this combo for more damage. What'll happen here? Jump? KO. Player two on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on.
Round two. Fight.
A trade, but they're not worried. Get going on the offensive? The quarter makes it hard to escape. What'll be the setup here? This may be it. Player two will need to play it conservative until their drive refreshes. They're going for the super art? Uses the gauge for a super art. Both fighters planning something? A super art? Just goes for it at this range. Hits them with a 96 killer bee spin. Player two can't let this simmer. He closes with the throw. Hitting him with the smart stuff.
Cammy.
Player two survived that tense mirror match.
Here comes a new challenger.
And they've gone for the same character. Neither side's gonna want to lose this one.
Operation. No mercy for you.
Round one. Fight.
All right, first round. What's going to happen? Jump in, finds the mark. Player two has the life lead. There's a punish counter. This can lead to something very big if they can capitalize. Player two is going to have a hard time managing their drive now. Neither of them willing to back off here. Good job blocking the jump in. They're showing us just how patient they can be. Knockdown. Life lead opens up. The quarter may end the throw, ends the round. Player 2 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage.
Round 2. Fight.
Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. Blocks the low heavy. Sees it coming and blocks it up, brushes that off and keeps going. Dash is experiencing burnout. Both fighters planning something? Player 2 has an empty drive gauge. This is a very precarious situation. They back the opponent into the corner. Now to apply the pressure. They're going for the super art. Shows a medium kick. Charges forward. A trade, but they're not worried. Off of me! KO! Player 2 gained a hard-fought victory there. Right back into the rematch. We ain't even close to done yet. Absorbs the attack and fires back. Okay, takes them all the way to the corner. Corner switch means they can now go on the offensive. Player 1 in that dangerous burnout state. One fighter's drive gauge is just about empty. Can they recover or are they in trouble here? Picture perfect punish counter. KO! Player 2 sets the tone with that win. Let's see if they can keep it up. Steps back to start things off. That drive impact is blocked. Takes him all the way, brushes that off and keeps going. Risky up-close scrap still going. Pulls him. Smart play with the throw. Superb reactions on display. What'll happen? Going on the offensive? Both fighters are trying not to get trapped in the corner. Who's gonna take it? Just goes for it at this range. That's not gonna hit. Player 1 is in a pretty good situation. Hits him with a stop and vibe. And ends the round with a sick combo. Amazing.
Cammy wins.
Player 2 comes away with the win.
Here comes a new challenger.
Our fighters are ready to get down to it, so let's start the match and see what these warriors are capable of.
Round 1. Fight.
Here we go. What are these fighters going to do? Gets the counter in. Okay, we're in the early stages of the round. Player 2 has been really leaning on that drive gauge. The impact gets blocked. The fighters are at a standstill. What's going on through their heads? Player 2 is going to have a hard time managing their drive lead. Takes a trip. The jump-in is denied. Checks him with a projectile. Absorbs the attack and fires back. Player 2 needs to deal with this burnout. Medium kick. In a dire situation, they can't afford any mistakes. What a finish. Great read on the life gauge there. Player 1 on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. Can't tech the throw. Doesn't miss overdrive cannon spike. Scrapping it out up close. Flashes him. They trade hits. Both fighters planning something? Burnout! Expect the tempo of the match to change. Oh, no question whether this super art is going to kill or not. Taking no prisoners. Player 1 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak. Right back into the rematch. We ain't even close to done yet. Looks like they want to establish a rhythm with their ground game and fireball. Tries to bait him with the projectile. Ooh, what's this? Utilizes an overdrive art there to tack on just a little more damage. Player 2 will be in a world of hurt if their drive gauge runs out. Uncomfortable space here. Can they clip each other on the edge? Player 2 needs to deal with this burnout. Can't tech the throw? All right, what's coming up next? KO. Player 2 on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. The jump in catches them. They can't
under this punish counter chain.
Decides to spend the meter to open up some more chances. Jumps? Okay, creating some space here. Player 2 has a slight life lead. Big throw. What'll happen here? Player 2 will need to play it conservative until their drive refreshes. From up crowns them from above. All the throw connects. A quick breather. Low heavy. They were right to be on guard there. Player 2 can't afford mistakes without that drive range. Drive and back misses. Sets up with the jump in. Barely blocks the jump in. Pokes with the kick. Flatlines them. We're going into the final round tied up. Which fighter has it in them to grind out the win? Who's brushes that off and keeps going? Put the exclamation point on that with an OCR. Oh my God, they just choked it up. How's this? Player 2 is barely hanging on to their last bit of drive. With super arts into play, it's really anything goes at this point. Punish counter on the action. Silent step. Sticks out a kick. They're taking a step back to slow down the pace. Knew the throw was coming. Knocked them out of the air. Nice fireball.
Yo, the special forces don't play. Delta Red Assault.
Player 1 may be able to pull a fast one, especially with the super art ready. No, uses that wall pressure. Gotta hand it to both of our fighters. They put on a real clinic for us. They're still hungry. Both sides stepping up for the rematch. Pokes with a medium kick. Not much damage dealt so far, but they may be looking for an opening to run with. Player 2 in that dangerous burnout state. The throw misses. Player 2 doesn't have a lot of drive gauge to play with. Not a good thing. Gets backed into the corner with pressure building. Player 1 is maintaining the corner position for intercepts. Slick anti-air finish. Player 1 on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. All that effort for so little payoff. G-right kick for a mix-up. Brushes that off and keeps going. Baits out the attack and gets the punish counter. Player 2 will need to play it conservative until their drive refreshes. Super clutch corner switch. Hooks with a medium. Were they baiting them into that? Experiencing burnout. Going in. And they create an off. Reads the jump in perfectly. Perfect execution with the anti-air. A jump in? Gotta be careful not to drop them hard. They gotta go. Flatlines them. Here's the final round. The real fight starts now. Decides not to rush anti-air in the clutch. Connects with medium kick. Oh my God, they just choked it up. Clutch anti-air. Serves them a knuckle. Brushes that off and keeps going. With super arts into play, it's really anything goes at this point. Blocks the low kick. Knockdown. Here comes the mix-up. Dangerous range here. The jump, the low is blocked. And whiffs. They're wide open. Amazing. Ooh, you never know what can happen here. Gets in the perfect fireball range. A projectile to say, get off him. Full drive on that. Shinrai, medium kick into. Medium kick. Both of them back off. They may be preparing for the final exchange. Player 2 can't let this simmer. They gotta start cooking. Dumps them. Player 2 has gotta be feeling good getting the win out of that absolute carnage.